All right, we're going to try this again. We've done one of these, and my initial thought was to do something like this more than once a fiscal quarter, whatever the hell that turned into previously. My initial thought was to do them once a month. Now, with that being said, what I will say is this. This is a new beginning. This is a new project, if you will. Old Pops and I have decided that we are going to come at you with these video broadcasts, we're going to call them, and try and talk to you about services that are available from P&Z Publications and Presentations, which is us, essentially. What I plan to do is talk about how journaling and documenting and being more observational in your everyday living can help you see where your challenges lie and help you to overcome those challenges, whereas old Barry over here has got a whole different ball of wax that he's wanting to chew on, so I'm going to let him tell you a little bit more about that.
Okay, here you go. I've thought about it, and thought about it. We have 3 health that you want to make sure you have. One is spiritual, and spiritual means, of course, that you communicate with some kind of goodness in the universe, however you might perceive it. So you have a spiritual health. You have a physical health, meaning you eat properly, you exercise, you keep in shape, you do those things that are good for you physically. But also, most important to me, is mental health. Mental health is how are you getting along in the world? Can you handle things? Are you being your best self? Are you responsible for you? Are you making good decisions? All of those things that make you feel like you're in charge of your life, which is in a part similar to what Jay says. But the point is, you have to work at all of those. You can't pray once a month and think you got a communication with your deity. You can't exercise once a month and say, I'm on top of it. So mental health is one of those same things. Every day you have to go out there and say, I'm going to do my best, think for myself, make responsible decisions, work with others, cooperate, not do what some jerk suggests you do. Your best friend tells you something and you say, no, that's not for me. But that's where dreams come in. Your dreams, and I've looked at it, I didn't know it, but I didn't. Dreams are an instinct. Dreams are something we do and we haven't been taught to do it. It comes naturally, just like self-defense or building nests or curiosity. Curiosity, if you think about it, is the basis of science, of everything that we do out there in the world. Curiosity. We want to know what's going to happen next. Can we fix it? Can we make it better? It's just a constant thing. And we all know that mothers just instinctually love their little babies. And we see that in animals all over the world. And we're an animal, of course. But elephants love their little elephants. Lionesses love their little cubs. Seals love their little seal. It's all there. And we are part of it. So, I have a guy. I have to get my sign up. I want you to know about Frederick Pearls. Frederick Pearls decided the way to understand a dream was to go inside the dream so that you act it out. You relive the dream. Now, to me, because I've been doing this several years, this sounds rather simple. But you get a notepad like this, something simple, put it by your bedside with a pen, and whenever you have a dream that you can remember, you make a little note. I'm climbing a tree. I'm walking along the street. A car drives by. Whatever it is, and it can be the point is, in the morning, when you see your little note, you'll remember what you dreamed. So I want you to start doing that. I want you to believe in your dreams. And to help you with that, I have written a little book, and I get to do another little sign here. Here's my other sign. I want you to, can you see that? Rushprinting.net. Rushprinting.net. They have it, and it costs $10 plus shipping. And it will teach you all that you need to know about how to work your dreams and improve your life. Now I'm going to hand it back to Jay, because I may have said all I had to say.
Well, part of what the idea of making this video is I explained it to the old man as a commercial, an ad for let's see how much interest we can generate. So what I'm trying to do is get you guys to show me, and show us really, that you're interested in what is possible regarding what we're talking about. I can't tell you everything right now because, frankly, we just don't have time for it. And I wouldn't want to put you through it on, in front of your phone or in front of a computer anyway. I would rather get in front of you. I would rather do workshops in front of real audiences. I would rather do this sort of thing live and in person. So if you're interested in learning about what it means to write your way toward a better view of the world, especially with all the upheaval that everybody's going through right now. I'm not going to turn this into a political rant or anything like that, but I think that there's a lot of stuff going on that upsets a lot of people and just turns everything into a big sour thing that everybody feels like they have to chew on and swallow sometimes. The fact of the matter is, you don't. You can process it out of your system and move to a happier state of being, a more positive state of mind, a more thoughtful and reasonable outlook. And again, this isn't supposed to be a workshop. It's not supposed to be long form necessarily. We're going to hit you with a couple more of these over the next few weeks, right? And then sometime this early part of this summer, what I'd like to do is tell you that we have a brand new YouTube channel, or we have, or I should say, we have a brand new space on various social media outlets that is specific to what Pops and I are doing, specific to this project, if you will. We'll be able to answer questions. We'll respond to emails. We'll respond to commentary as best we can. We'll make ourselves as available as we can, within reason, of course. Everybody's busy. Everybody's got stuff to do. But we want to make this as interactive and community-driven as we possibly can, because I think that in this turbulent time that we find ourselves in, people's mental health is not where it needs to be. It's just not. That's all there is to it. And we're not saying that we're the experts. We're not saying that we've received any kind of documentation that says we know better than you know. We've just are a couple of guys that have figured out a couple of different ways to do a couple of different things that make us feel better about ourselves as we make our way in the world. That is it. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and close it out. And thank you for your attention and your encouragement, such as it has been thus far. I'm sorry that it's been so long since we shot the last video together. That was just more of a test run at it. This is too, to be quite honest. But like I said, we're going to do it again, and then we'll do it again, and then we'll get real serious about it once we have all of our branding in place and all that. But right now, we're looking at everything stripped down to the studs, and we're starting over. So you're welcome to join us on this journey, and we hope to see you down the path. Take care of yourselves, all right?
Take care.